Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Z-Face and I'm back with another video. So today's video is a get ready with me video. I'm preparing to go for my friend's birthday outing and I just decided to glamour myself and talk to you guys today about a sensitive topic. Okay, so keep on watching. If you've not yet subscribed, please make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. See you guys later. This was something that happened I would say 2 years ago when I was doing my degree. And well, I was a makeup artist at that time. Well, I'm still a makeup artist. I was a makeup artist at that time, so I started doing makeup for a very long time. So it was something that really happened to me, and I decided to just, do this video and talk about how makeup artists are being treated out there. Okay, so I had an appointment with someone. It was actually a bride, and guys, it was a bush faller bride. You get what I mean? A bush faller, like she was from the States and she came to do her wedding here. It was actually her civil wedding, and I was to do her makeup, and I was still in school at that time. So the day before the wedding, well, let me just start off with my makeup. Okay, so guys, the day before the wedding I had classes and I actually closed school at 8 p.m. that day. So there was no way I could, because the wedding was in town, there was no way I could go sleep in town, because most of the times when I have weddings that are far off, I always just go sleep with the bride. Like if she's lodging in a hotel, I just go there and be with her till the next morning, so that I start up early and she will be able to go early to wherever she's going to. All right. And this civil wedding, it was a civil wedding. It had to start at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. and I was schooling in Bambili. For those of you who don't know Bambili, it's actually an hour drive to town. That's if there's traffic, but if there's no traffic, it's about 45 to 50 minutes to get to town. All right, so I was in Bambili and the wedding was in town, and I had class the day before the day for the civil wedding. Yes, so I couldn't go to town that evening because I had classes till 8 p.m. So when I went home, I had to just pack up my stuff, and I was ready to wake up as early as 5 a.m. to go to town, to start going to town. All right. So the bride was so worried. She was like, "Wouldn't you come sleep in town?" Well, actually, her sister linked me up with her. So how would I put it? Her sister was the one that called me to do her makeup. She wasn't actually the one. Like I told you guys, she was from the States, so she didn't know anybody around. So her sister was like, "Wouldn't you come sleep in town?" And I'm like, "No, it's okay. I'll just spend the night in Bambili." And since I closed very late, I couldn't go to town at that time, and the quarter in which they were staying was very, very dangerous at that moment. It was not even just safe for me to even start going to town at that time. So I just went ahead to the house and I prepared everything. I packed up my stuff and I rested well. So I slept very early just so that I should be able to wake up early and go do her makeup. Okay, so guys, in the morning at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. Like I set my alarm because I don't normally get up at 5 a.m. like, so I put my alarm to 5 a.m. I woke up, took my bath, took everything, and I went to get a taxi. And in my head I was like, if I'm getting a taxi, it means I'm going to be very, very late, because it was really 5:30 and I knew there was going to be traffic even at that time, and all the taxis that were there, they were even refusing to go to town. Some were like, it's too early. So I had to take a bike to town. Do you guys understand? Like a bike from Bambili to town. So the bike man told me to pay 2,500, and I was like, okay, fine, there's no problem. After all, I'm going to work money. So we were going. I was really, really scared because it was something that I had never done. So when we were going, we reached at one point and the bike fell. Oh my god, guys, I was literally so scared. I was just like, oh Jesus Christ. And I had a scratch on my leg, and the bike man was like, oh, I'm very very sorry about that, I'm very very sorry, blah blah blah. I was just like, just forget about it, let's just go to where I'm going to, because the bride was already getting furious and she was already getting really angry. It was already 6:30 because we left Bambili at 6 o'clock. So it was already 6:30, getting to 7, and her wedding was at 8 o'clock. And I was like, if I get there at 7, I'll do her makeup for 1 hour. Okay. So it was 6:30 and we arrived at 7 o'clock. Like, I reached the house at 7 o'clock, and the problem was I had to go and start asking, like, do you know this place, do you know this place, do you know this place, because I wasn't familiar with the area. So when I got there, I wasted time again to ask, but I finally got to her house at 7 o'clock. 7 a.m. in the morning. Yes, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. So when I got there, I greeted the girl that I was speaking to, that's the bride's sister, and I told her what happened. Like, my bike fell and I scratched my leg. I even showed her my wound, and she was like, oh, I'm very very sorry. And when I greeted the bride didn't even answer. She was just like, oh god. So I was like, okay, okay. So her sister was like, come in, let's go to the house, let's go into the house. So when I went, the bride was just shouting at me. She was telling me that I was very incompetent, that what kind of a makeup artist are you? She was asking me all sorts of questions, and she was like, you know these bushfallers now? She was like, you were supposed to be here at 6 a.m. in the morning. My wedding is at 8 o'clock, and you're just acting like you don't even care. We're not even going to pay you, you're going to work. Oh god, my sister. With my leg that was paining me, I was not even looking at her, what she was saying. I was just like, god, let me just walk and leave this place. I was like, just calm down, you're here to work your money, okay? So I apologized to her and I told her that I'm very very sorry about that. I explained to her everything that happened, but she still wasn't even concerned. She was just like, I don't even care, you were supposed to sleep in town. Oh, I don't care, you're working your money, nobody's supposed to push you to work. She was just saying a lot of things. So I was like, okay, it's okay, let me start doing your makeup. And she was like, oh, sorry, I didn't show you guys, I'm using this color to blend out my crease. So she was like, you're going to wait because the hairdresser has to come do my hair before you do my makeup. And I'm like, okay, there's no problem. I had no problem because I didn't have any class that day, and if we're wasting time, it's her time we're wasting. Me, I didn't have any problem. So I had to wait for them to do her hair. After doing her hair, she came back and she was like, come and start doing the makeup. Like, she was extremely rude, guys. I'm even speaking nicely. She was so rude to me, but I didn't bother, I didn't care about it. So when I started doing her face, she was like, I hope you're using original products, because if anything just comes out from my face, I'm going to be very annoyed, or I'm going to be. She was just giving, laying threats and all those kind of things, just talking, blah blah blah. At that time I was very very small, so I was a very very small girl. So she was just, underlooking me, I would say. And when I started doing her face, oh god, oh god, oh god, that was the worst part of it, like the worst. She was just, this is how she sat. Like, I'm doing your brow, Sabi. You just sit like this, and then you lean behind like this. So now I'll have to bend, like really bend, you understand, like bend very well to be able to draw your brows well. Like, I even told her to just sit up, let me put your head up, and she was just like, please, my neck is paining, I don't want to stress, you even came very late. Oh, she just oh god. And then all of that together, don't even know what I'm doing. So after doing her makeup, I developed back pain, guys. Like, I developed back pain because I was literally bending, really bending the whole time. And the chair she was using, since I was doing it at her house, there was no makeup chair or whatever for her to sit on, so that I do her makeup properly well. And she was just sitting in a very, very bad way that was so uncomfortable for me. So I just like, girl, just you're working your money, just calm down, just try as much as possible to finish up this makeup and just go away. So when I was done with the makeup, her sisters were like, wow, your makeup is beautiful. And she was just like, what's beautiful about the makeup? The make sisters were like, wow, your makeup is beautiful. And she was just like, what's beautiful about the makeup? The makeup isn't beautiful. And they were like, have you even seen the makeup? She said, I just hope the makeup is nice, because if it's not nice, we're cleaning it off. I'm using my Pond's primer to prime my face. So guys, when I was done with her makeup, she now asked for a mirror. Jesus. Somebody please call Busy Makeover to come here and see my nails. Hey, Chineke God. So when I was done with her makeup, they gave her the mirror and she just started condemning it. She was like, I don't like the lashes, I don't like the eyeshadow. I mean, she complained about everything, guys, everything. So I was just like, oh God, what's all this now? At that time I was just like, just give me my money, let me just go, because I was really upset. I was really, really upset about the whole thing. And her sisters were like, your makeup is beautiful, why are you complaining? She was like, no, this girl came late and did rubbish on my face. You guys shouldn't pay her complete money, you guys should give her half. Jesus Christ, guys. It was at that time that day I couldn't take it anymore. Like, when it comes to my money and you want to joke around with it, no, that one, no, don't even try it, don't even think about it. At that time I just told her that her makeup is okay, she should give me money and let me go. So her sisters were begging her, talking to her, that her makeup is beautiful. I don't even know if she really wanted to just make me feel sad, or I couldn't even understand what was going on, but she was just underlooking me the whole time. Oh God. So after that, when I packed my things to leave, her sister paid me my full money and I just left. That was the worst day of my life. Well, I would not say the worst day, but that was a very, very bad day for me, guys. Like, sometimes you just meet people who are so difficult, and especially when you're a makeup artist, you meet all kinds of people. Like, people that are so very, very difficult. Like, there was this time that well, let me just go ahead to put my foundation so that my face doesn't dry up. Physical foundation. So guys, another incident was when I did a bride and her bridesmaids. I did her makeup and she gave me part of my money and told me she was going to give part after the wedding. But after that, she didn't give me any money again. In fact, she blocked my number. But before blocking my number, she first of all gave me the insult of my life. She was like, is it because of makeup that you're asking me for that amount of money? Oh God in heaven. Guys, you guys should just help me understand this, because the number of times that I've been harassed or humiliated, like being a makeup artist, it's really alarming. Well, there are some people that you meet that are very, very nice. Like the last wedding that I did, the bride was so nice, she was humble, she was calm. She was like, have you guys eaten? Because when I was about to go, she just told me that, have you guys, she asked me, have you eaten? And I'm like, yes, I've eaten. She said, are you sure? Like, you meet some nice people some days, but some days, oh god. So that girl was like, so it's because of that small money. It was actually 5k, guys. She said it was because of 5k that I'm disturbing her phone, and she blocked me. Up to now, she has not given me the money. As not the years, so she has not given me the money. So I really, really want to understand if being a makeup artist is a crime, or if being a makeup artist is lame. Is it a lame job? Because the way people always treat makeup artists out there is funny. Like, it's really, really funny. Guys, I think my primer just dried off. Oh my god. So I don't know, you guys should help me out. Help me out, okay? And most people always think makeup is free. Like, you have some of your friends just calling you and telling you, can you do me makeup for this wedding for free? As in, that's a business, that's somebody's business. But the way people just look at it, they just look at it to be something very, very, I don't know, something very, very how can I call it, something very, very small and minimal. People don't look at it to be like, this is actually somebody's business. Somebody will just enter your place and start using your things, and when you want to talk to the person will be like, is it because of makeup? Oh god. And then there are some clients that will come, and when you tell them the price, they'll be like, so it's small makeup that you're calling that kind of money? If the makeup was small, why did you look for a makeup artist to do your makeup now? Just go and do it yourself. As in, what's up? Like, seriously, guys. And then sometimes people will tend to start insulting you because you've priced them. I haven't refused that you shouldn't bargain. Oh, sorry, I've not refused that you should not bargain the price. You can bargain the price, but don't insult. Don't say, is it because of small makeup? Which one is small makeup? As in, do you know how much a foundation costs? Do you know how much a good eyeshadow palette costs? What's up? What's wrong? So it's really, really funny, guys, because I have a number of friends who are makeup artists, and whenever we meet to sit the number of people that treat us badly are more than the number of people that treated us like human beings, or treated us like treated us like human beings, yes, or like important people. The rest, they'll just ditch you out like you're nothing. This NYX concealer in 0.97. So guys, sometimes I just feel like I shouldn't be a makeup artist, or I should give up, just because of the way people will treat you when you go to work. Like, somebody will just be talking to you anyhow, like you're not a human being, or just treating you just because they know you're a makeup artist. Like, what's that? And then sometimes the prices that people even refuse to pay, when it comes to other services, they will gladly pay for it. Now, but when it's makeup, they'll be like, no, I cannot pay this kind of amount for makeup. Why can't you pay that amount for makeup? For which reason? And then you have people telling you, I want makeup that is not creasing. I want makeup that I'm not going to sweat easily. I want makeup that is going to last me the whole day. But when you hear the money the person is paying, it's just like you should just carry powder and put on the person's face. Okay, guys, don't get me wrong. You can bargain. You can bargain the price of a makeup that the makeup artist tells you, but don't insult the makeup. Okay, don't insult the makeup artist. Don't say not only small makeup why you want pay where you call that money. So if makeup was small, you would do it, sister. You will do it yourself. You will not look for another person to do it for you. That's why they are professional makeup artists, and you're supposed to pay them well to do it. because good makeup ain't cheap. Alright, good makeup ain't cheap. Guys, I went ahead to blend out my concealer off camera because it was already getting dry. If you're using NY's concealer, be very fast in blending because it gets dry real quickly. Like, I literally had to blend well. So I'm just going to go ahead to set with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and continue the gisting. So as I was saying, guys, I don't know if this happens only in this country, only in Cameroon. The way makeup artists are being treated there is, I don't think it's not fair. Like, forgetting about the pricing, just the fact that you're going to beat somebody's face, like in 100 brides, 20% will treat you nice, and the rest, they're just going to be bullies. They're just going to treat you bad. That's just how I've seen this. Like, that's just how I've noticed. That's just what I've noticed, guys. So you guys should stop treating makeup artists badly, okay? And then there's also something about maybe when someone wants to do your face and you just start complaining. Like, imagine if the person wants to set your face and you're like, why are you putting so much setting powder on my face? Why are you highlighting? Why are you putting concealer? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Your makeup is just going to get bad. Like, it literally happens to me. If I'm about to do your makeup and you're only complaining about this, me putting this, me putting that, me putting, your makeup is just going to come out looking like, in fact, like a mess. Because I feel like my hands has already changed. Like, my hands have already been discouraged. It's something that always happens to me, guys. Always. Like, it always happens to me. If you have chosen your makeup artist, you must have seen her work. So when she wants to come and do what you've asked her to do, don't go and start complaining that don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, because you get her confused and your face is going to end up looking like trash at the end of the day. Okay? And so please, you guys should just treat your makeup artist nicely, because seriously, this is a serious issue. Because all the makeup artists I know, they always complain that their brides always treat them badly. Their brides are always complaining. The brides are always, we know the pressure that comes with the pressure that you have on your wedding day, like, but it does not give you the room. Like, it's your attitude, it's not that pressure. Because even if you're pressurized as what, I understand that you have pressure, but why must you treat your makeup artist like that? Just your makeup artist. Suspicious. So guys, I'm just going to do the rest of my face quickly and I'll be right back, because this is not going, like, talking to you guys and doing this thing, it's not working. It's not working. So I'm just going to finish up my face and I'll be right back. Alright?
Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation.
So guys, let me cry first before saying this one. I'm out of lash glue. What happened? This is not happening. As in, my lash glue is finished, so I'm not going to put on any lashes. Hey, Jesus. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face. It feels so bad. I'll use my classic makeup spray. Out of all the other days, I'll run out of lash glue only today when I have to record. Anyway, I'll just go out like this. So guys, that's it for this video. If you've ever wanted to quit being a makeup artist because of the customers that come with it, don't you dare. Okay, when you meet an ugly, no, not an ugly, when you meet someone that is rude, just ignore them and do your job, work your money. When you meet someone that is good, enjoy the moments. Okay, so never you ever give up, whatever you're doing, be it not only makeup artists but for everything you're doing, because most of the times I feel like quitting, okay, because of the kind of people I meet, but we're not quitting, girl. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I do an upload. See you guys in my next one. Bye.
They be looking at us. Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger.